All right, our reporter Calvin Dludla is standing by there to bring us the very latest. Calvin, can you just firstly share with us what exactly happened there insofar as the shooting in Soweto is concerned?
Good afternoon to you, Mfundo, and to our SABC viewers at home. Yes, indeed, we got information this morning that a man was shot and killed here on Soweto Highway. We are told that this tragic incident took place at around 9 this morning. But Lieutenant Colonel Mavela Masondo, who speaks for SABC in this province of Gauteng, is here with us to share information. Lieutenant Colonel Masondo, thank you very much for your time. You can just, for our viewers' sake, explain what the information that you have managed to gather so far. What happened?
The information that we received is that the victim, who was driving a Toyota Hilux grey in color, who's the chairman of a local taxi association, was driving in this road coming from Soweto towards town when he was intercepted by the suspects who are driving in two vehicles. We understand that the suspects were driving a Toyota minibus taxi as well as a grey Toyota Yaris. So they stopped the victim and they fired several shots at him, and he was then certified here at the scene. For now, we cannot confirm the motive behind this shooting or killing, but we suspect that it is related to the ongoing taxi violence.
Are you at liberty to tell us the age of the deceased?
Yes, the information that we received is that the victim is a 50-year-old man who is the chairman of the local taxi association.
What needs to be done to curb taxi violence? I know that you have not yet confirmed whether this incident is related to a taxi violence that is taking place recently. What needs to be done, especially from SABC, to curb such incidents?
Yes, we cannot confirm that it's related to taxi violence, but we suspect that it is related to taxi violence, taking into account that the victim is the chairman of the taxi association. As the police, we've got a taxi violence task team that is investigating cases that are related to taxi violence. For now, this case, as soon as it is confirmed that it's related to taxi violence, it will be taken by that task team that will start with the investigation. There's a lot that we are doing with taxi violence. We are also working with Gauteng Department of Transport. We are working with the metros. There are suspects that we've arrested before on cases that are related to taxi violence. For this one, we just hope that even with it, if it's related to taxi violence, we might get a breakthrough. But for now, we are appealing to the community that if there's anyone who's got information that can help us in the investigation or that can help us to apprehend the suspects, please let them come forward. They can call the local police station or they can call our crime stop number, which is 08600 10
Mr. Masondo, if you can just quickly recap in terms of the information that you've gathered so far here as the police, any details that you might have for the viewers so far?
The information that we received is that the deceased is the chairman of the local taxi association, and he was driving alone in his car from Soweto towards town when he was stopped by suspects who were driving into vehicles. Understand that it's a minibus taxi as well as a Toyota Yaris. So the suspects then fired several shots.
Okay, that was Lieutenant Colonel Mavela Masondo. He speaks for SABC. As you can see, our video journalist showing you a police van here, and maybe he can be able to show you those who have gathered next to that silver Toyota Hilux. We are told that the deceased was driving this Toyota Hilux. He was heading to town to attend a taxi association meeting when he met his untimely death, Lieutenant Colonel Mavela Masondo from SABC, not confirming exactly whether this incident is related to a taxi spat or a taxi violence that has been taking place in areas like Soweto, where we are, unfortunately, as you know, in scenes like this, as the media, we are not allowed to get closer to the scene because we might contaminate the crime scene. But on the other side, where the policemen are parking, that window is riddled with bullets, especially on the driver's seat. It tells you that they were aiming at the driver, and we were told by our officers on the ground here who are not allowed to speak to the media that those who were shooting at that silver Toyota Hilux were shooting at a very close range, and we are told that the person who was inside died instantly. So that is what we have for now. As you can see, we saw family members earlier who were engaging with the police officers. Others were crying hysterically so when they were engaged with the police. But I have to tell you that the forensics, as you can see, I'll be showing you, are on the scene, and the body has been taken by the pathology vehicle, and we are just waiting to see what exactly is going to happen and when will this road be cleared. But as Lieutenant Colonel Mavela Masondo mentioned, a 50-year-old male, a taxi association chairperson, has been shot and killed in the early hours of this morning. He was heading to a meeting. We spoke to some of the taxi operators and taxi owners who told us that they can't.
All right, that was SABC News reporter Calvin Dludla there, just giving us an update following that shooting in Soweto. Well,